Growing up as a child, two things. I just loved media and I loved music. I'll stand in front of a mirror and I'll be reading, "Hi, my name is Kyei." Ask yourself, growing up as a boy now becoming a man, have you ever heard about empowering the boy child?
Never.
At a point, I wasn't just doing it with so much joy. Finding your purpose should also align with making a significant impact in the lives of people. I pray that every young boy or every young girl will get closer to his or her purpose and align with it. Your goal is that all the things that you've acquired, what are you doing to give back to society? The impact that you're creating.
Because believing in who you are is the first step to success.
When a man tells you that I love you, it is even more valuable and very...
A man's contribution is seen as default.
Men's mental health should be paid attention to.
Welcome to the Masterminds Podcast. The conversation I'm going to have today is very exciting for me personally. There's a man that I knew to be in the entertainment space, and next thing I saw, he started to move different, started to move with more of purpose, making impact, being of more social value. And I was like, wow. I respect the journey where he decided not to take the easy path, but take a longer path, and he still got to success, even bigger than what I would have anticipated or most people would have even thought possible. Kobby Kyei is my guest today.
I can't believe I'm sitting in front of you. I never imagined that. I never imagined.
I'll be in this seat and you.
Yeah, I never imagined. I never imagined. I just want to say a big thank you to God for how far He's brought me. And how far He's also brought you yourself. I've seen the revolution of everything you've done. And I want to say congratulations. And a lot of us out there are proud of you. Sometimes as men, we hardly, call our fellow brothers to say that, yo, I see what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. I love you, Mr. Richie. But I think that I have to use this opportunity to say that you have impacted a lot. And I wouldn't want to see you, sorry to say, die before I celebrate you. So today on your platform, I want to say God bless you so much.
Oh, thank you.
What you've achieved for yourself, your family, the whole of the continent of Africa.
Thank you. It means so much to me. And just know I am also so super proud of you. It's like I was saying, I started watching The Switch and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Thank you.
I didn't see it coming. And what I liked was how you did it successfully. And I could tell from when you were working and when you were shooting like social impact stories and everything, there was no motive. Like you were just doing this because you wanted to impact people's lives. And I believe that is what keeps blessing you more and more. Because as you give to people, I always say the universe takes care of people who take care of the universe.
True.
So your journey is a very, very nice one. And I know this is just the beginning. This video in 10 years' time, man.
We'll revisit it, yeah.
And people will say, hey, Charlie, Richie got to interview Kobby Kyei, that global guy.
Amazing, true.
You're doing a very good job.
Thank you.
Let's take you back. Let's start from the beginning. the young boy in Aguna Duakwa.
Yes.
Did I pronounce it
Aguna
well?
Duakwa, yes.
Thank you.
Duakwa. That's where Dankokuya boy is from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's a
Aguna
place of
Duakwa.
greats. So tell me what that young boy, what your life was like that led you on this path.
Thank you. So I was born in Aguna Duakwa. I'm young, 1990. I'm 35 years.
Okay.
Yes. So
You're a small boy.
Yes, I'm young. So I'm on to a parent. My mom, now she's on retirement. My mom was a nurse at Aguna Duakwa Salvation Army Hospital. And then my dad also used to work with Salvation Army Rehabilitation Center. So my dad was actually in charge of the people who were building calipers, crutches for people who are physically challenged.
Okay.
And had cerebral palsy. So I grew up amongst or in the midst of children who were sick, who were suffering. And my mom, as a nurse, too, anytime I close from school, I call, Mom, where are you? And I say, oh, I know she had afternoon shift, I have to go, or evening shift, I'll go there. And I saw her mom. My mom was literally every day, taking care of patients. And anytime when we were home, they would just call my mom, hey, there's an accident, I have to rush. So I saw that sort of humanity growing up.
Oh, okay.
So my dad currently work with Ghana Fire Service. So he's at the regimental band. So my dad taught me how to play the trumpet. So I don't know if you've seen me play trumpet before.
No, I haven't. I have to go and find those videos.
Just go on YouTube and type Kobby Kyei plays trumpet. Amazing. Yes. So I played trumpet. I went to Greenfield Preparatory School, Aguna Suedro. And then our time was when they started the computer placement. I think we were the second batch. I was posted to Fanti Yankomasa in Close Senior High School. It was a school that I've never chanced on before because I chose the Phantom Pimp, the Agri Memorial, and all these big schools. But apparently, I was posted there, and my dad told me that you need to go there. Just stay. I don't have money to change it for you. So stay there and make me proud. And from senior high school, I went to University of Education, Winneba, to do my degree in music education. So 2016, I completed with my first degree. And then recently, I also completed University of Professional Studies. I had my master's in media and data communication management. So the transition has been humble one. I came from a very, not poor, not rich, a balanced home, but God-fearing home. My purpose was just divine because I noticed that my parents wouldn't want to compromise our vision and what they wanted us to achieve. I'm the first of amongst four siblings. So I needed to just make it, protecting my mind not to feel my generation and the entire world. So that has been my background. And I'm married with 2 beautiful girls.
Wow. But I'm starting to connect the dots now, from hearing what your parents do. I'm starting to see the social impact side.
And my music side.
Music side, yes. And you see, now I understand your journey is the reverse of a lot of people in entertainment. A lot of people in entertainment were in a different world and then jumped into entertainment because that was their core purpose. Their core purpose. Yours was because of the trumpet and the music that you learned in school and everything. You entered entertainment and then went back to your core purpose.
Exactly, absolutely.
Interesting. Absolutely. So what got you into journalism and everything?
So growing up as a child, 2 things. I just loved media and I loved music.
Okay.
So I remember I used to buy, I don't know your era. I mean, Richie, when you kakra. But our era, we used to buy Junior Graphic. Remember Junior Graphic? Every Wednesday, I was buying Junior Graphic, and I remember going buy it. Even the day I don't go to school, the teacher, knowing Mr. Techi, big shout out to him, knowing that Che will always buy Junior Graphic, will just keep mine for me till I come to school the next day.
Nice.
And I'll be reading, I'll stand in front of a mirror and I'll be reading, hi, my name is Che, and reading this, blah, blah. And again, I used to listen to Abeku Santana at Adom FM. So I used to find my mom anytime, Mommy, to Adom FM, I want to listen to Abeku Santana. I just love media. I watch TV3 Mentor, I watch all the reality shows. Like, I so much love media so much and music. So after university, I think that was when social media was becoming like very huge. I searched on the internet, I saw my Yadebra blogging, and I'm like, and my friends were like, you know what? You read music, you can interpret music, and you speak well. So why don't you start blogging by now writing about music, breaking music down? I've seen what Cody Sheldon is doing, what Mickey is doing, but when I started, was about looking at the key signature, the tempo, the syncopations, the moderation, like trying to break music. I remember I did a lot of reviews on my website for Stoneboy and Edem, and they were blown away. Like how I was able to see the key they were singing, the dimensions, everything. And so it was
a real talented breakdown.
Exactly. And so I was doing it, and then I started interviewing. I don't know who I've interviewed. I've interviewed literally almost everyone in the space. And then, like you mentioned from your preamble, I just noticed that this wasn't just my calling. Especially, entertainment is good. The creative space is a very big economy. But then, at a point, I wasn't just doing it with so much joy. Okay. So one time, I went to document a story. I was just driving. I just saw some issue of community not having water. They said, "Oh, we have seen your blogger. Can you document it for us?" I documented the story. And then a lot of NGOs reached out. And they said, we want to build borehole for the community. And we ended up getting 4 boreholes in that community just through my blogging.
Nice.
That story. And I said, no, I think this is something that I need to revisit. Because growing up, I saw my dad, with physically challenged children, my mom as a nurse. So that fulfillment, that joy that I experienced that very day of my life was like, yo, I need to create an impact. This is amazing. And it wasn't just about money. Yeah. Because, mind you, in entertainment, we were getting coins, they were invited all over the place. But I just needed to fulfill my purpose. And it became history.
And for every great person, the turning point is always when they identify their purpose.
So, I mean, when I sleep and I wake up every time, I tell God that thank you for allowing me to allow myself to identify my purpose.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the purpose is right in front of you, but you don't allow yourself to align with the purpose.
Yes.
So I allowed myself and I told God that this is it. This is my purpose. In fact, this is it. So I wake up every morning with smiles and joy, even when my account is zero.
Yeah.
And eventually,
Because
even
you're
when
fulfilled.
I'm fulfilled.
Yeah.
Because trust me, Richie, there are a lot of people who are driving the biggest car, they have the mansions, but there's no
But they're
fulfillment.
sad. Yeah.
They are sad. So waking up every morning knowing that I've impacted communities, I've impacted these individuals with my platform, it's just something that is just worth $1 billion.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
So purpose, I pray that every young boy or every young girl, everyone watching me today will get closer to his or her purpose and align with it. And trust me, when you align with it, those who have experienced it, it's just amazing.
Your world just transforms.
Exactly.
You know?
And the doors will open for you, and you do it without stress. Even
Yes.
though psychologically they are stressed, but you do it not knowing you are even stressed.
Yes. Because whatever you do is hard. Every job is difficult.
Every job.
So if you are fulfilling your purpose, then it gives you a reason to do the hard part. You know, there's a reason to wake up. Like, it's like, I always say the thing about entrepreneurship is you need a reason to wake up. When that alarm rings and your eyes open, if you don't have a reason to wake up, you will close it and sleep again because it's too stressful.
Exactly.
But when you are fulfilled with what you're doing, like I tell people that of all the things I've done in my life, Masterminds is what I feel most proud about.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Wow, this is quite shocking.
I know. And I've done things that have brought me big money, done big moves and everything. But having these meaningful conversations, knowing how these conversations are affecting people, knowing the fact that 10 years from now, there's going to be a 25-year-old man who would tell me when I was 15, I watched your podcast and he gave me this idea and that's what's made me who I am today. It means the world to me.
Humanity.
Yeah.
So I just realized that finding your purpose should also align with making a significant impact in the lives of people.
100%.
If what you are doing, your purpose doesn't affect change in your immediate, direct, indirectly, doesn't affect people, it's not just an
It's not a
impact.
purpose.
It's not a purpose.
Then that's just passion.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because what you just said, yeah? And anytime I move into schools to speak, I ask them. I know my grandparents. They are the last of my generations that I know. My grandparents. I don't know my great grandparents. I don't know my great grandparents.
Most of us don't.
Exactly. But in our current dispensation, where we have YouTube, we have podcasts and social media, there's never going to be that ideology or that philosophy or that mindset of you not knowing your great grandfather.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Now you reach your children will just have to just mention your name to their their descendant that just go on YouTube and check your great grandfather.
Yeah.
Or go on YouTube and check your grandfather was Kobby Kyei.
I've never thought about it
Exactly.
like that too.
And anytime I go there, I was speaking to some big, because I went to Texas to speak, Texas University. When I was speaking, I mentioned this. Most of the white students went back deleting most of their content. And they were shocked that I had to reorient their mindset.
That's true, actually.
Because my children, I have 2 girls now. My children will just tell their children that your grandfather was Kobby Kyei or is Kobby Kyei. Just search. It's just a search away. Imagine my great-grandparent children searching on the internet, knowing what they are. Oh, God.
They can know every single thing about
everything
you.
that their grandparents or their grandfather Kobby Kyei came to do in this world.
So whether they feel proud as your descendant or not, it's up to you now.
So our current dispensation of we having the internet, if you are intentional about what you are doing, it is going to make you and it's going to make you.
Yeah.
So when I see people go on TikTok Live and Instagram and misbehave and post all these things, I ask myself, what are you going to tell your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, if they search about you? Mind you, anytime we Snapchat and Facebook reminds us of the things we posted, we get shocked. And we're like, oh, what happened? Why did I post this picture? why did I post this? Why did I say this?
Yeah.
So there should be some intentionality in documenting everything you do. I was just pressing my phone. I just lost over 7,000 pictures on my phones and videos. Wow. Guess what? I wasn't worried because I've literally documented everything. I'll just go there, search, and I'll just I just went back to download all of them.
Yeah.
So everything that you are posting on your social media platform, you are documenting it. If you see Kwame Nkrumah's old videos, look at how proud we are, even though we're not in existence.
Yeah.
So imagine
someone could be proud of us like
yes,
that.
when we are no more. So everything that we are opening our mouth to say as radio presenters, as pundits, as influencers, as content creators, you should think about your generation of how they can celebrate some of the things that you wrote, the things that you said, because words are powerful.
Yeah. Somebody 100 years from now will be walking in, Latvia and they say, my name is Kwame Kyei. Wait, are you related to Kobby Kyei? That could either be, oh, wow, are you related to Kobby Kyei? Or, are you related to Kobby Kyei? And that is all dependent on what we do now. That's so powerful.
You remember when growing up, our parents were telling us good name is better than riches.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
Wanted some quick bread and milk to drink.
Because now the youths want to demolish that quote by saying that you can't walk to a provision store and say that your father is Kwame Despite or Atamils, and then they will give you food because you bear the name Atamils. They want to, the youth of these days want to destroy that quote.
Yeah.
But it is very powerful because just by the name Mensah, I remember I was watching on Mentor, and one of the contestants is
Mr. Mensah.
Yeah. And you were like, make sure you protect the name, don't disgrace the name or something. So you see how that connection was. If anybody just walked through here and say want to work, use your studio and just my name is Kwame Mensah. Just by the name Mensah, it is going to calm you down to find a way to help the person.
Exactly.
But imagine if you are not even Mensah, but someone destroyed your family, called Mr. Mensah, never allowed your family to achieve Mr. Mensah.
Whenever you mention your name.
Just the name Mr. Mensah, even though the person is not related to Mensah, but that Mensah can go and reawakening some bad experience.
Yeah. And it's true. It's so powerful.
We are the one
good name is better than riches.
Yes, good name is better than riches.
Good name is better than riches.
Yes.
I think we are living in a very monetized world right now. Everybody thinks that making money is the only important thing. They don't understand that true wealth, the term wealth is not a monetary thing. Wealth is about so much more than that. Yes, it's about finances, but it's about good health. It's about good reputation. It's about good relationships. Yeah. So for you to be wealthy, you need to be living a good life. And if you are rich and you are being chased by the police and the people in your neighborhood are insulting you and your family doesn't want to talk to you, you are not wealthy.
If you are rich and have mansion, and people are scared to even come and take a picture in front of your house.
Thank you.
They see your car coming and they are running away.
Yeah.
And you see, so like you mentioned, rich in health, rich in impact, rich in everything.
Exactly.
Because I remember there are cars that are parked at garages and fitting shops that was trending years ago.
Yeah.
But now it is dusty. So the same way, let me even talk about houses. Look at the houses where they were building some years ago. And it is rechanging. So our children's children.
You see the tiles.
Exactly.
See those tiles that used to be luxurious. Right now when you see it, we call it landlord tiles.
Landlord, exactly. So all those modern houses that we even claim that they are nice, that we want to,
in 40 years' time.
Hype with it. In 40 years' time, a lot of ideas, like people are going to build modern. And then all they are now seeing now feeling say, because you are boss, because you are rich,
Yeah.
Now you can't even stand there to take pictures anymore.
I can't remember his name. There's this Nigerian very rich man who died a while back. And recently they did they went to his house. And, after he died, there was a whole wahala with the will and stuff. So his house is still there. His plenty cars and everything are still there. And in his time, these were the best and richest cars and the biggest house. And it's there right now collecting dust.
You saw Pele, legendary Brazil Pele.
Yes.
His house was also trending. His house that he bought when he was on his peak. And now influencers went there to visit in Brazil and the whole place is just in shambles.
Yeah.
You see, so if people will come to realize that, and like you mentioned, we in Ghana, in Africa, and in the world at large, people seems to idolize money.
Yeah.
And we need to educate the youth to shift their mindset that it's not just the physical money.
Because when I think about Einstein, when I think about Nkrumah, when I think about these people, I don't even know if they were rich or not. But I respect the impact.
You don't even know their houses. There's a Kwame Nkrumah's house is just left rotten in Zima somewhere.
I don't know
You
anything
don't know
about
where.
it. Yeah.
Let me even come to our current dispensation, the people that we came to meet, like David Donto. I don't know where David Donto lives.
Yes.
The car David Donto is driving.
But the impact is
The impact. Mame Dokuno, all these people.
Ifremamu.
Efremamu, you don't know where, you don't know the car they were driving.
Yeah.
So I keep saying, I don't want people to know the name Kobby Kyei and think about the car I'm driving or where I live.
Yeah.
I want to think about the name Kobby Kyei and then, bam, you think about the impact he's making.
Yeah.
Richie Mensah. Oh, what car is Richie Mensah? No, I don't want to. We don't want to build that.
Me, I no concern.
Exactly.
You.
And the people who think about impact, they don't even show their cars. They don't even show.
Yeah.
Impact is something that generations will celebrate.
Yeah.
Because the cars and the house that you have, it is good. We are not saying, or I am not saying that it is not good to buy the mansions. It is good because sometimes if you have worked for it, you need to celebrate yourself.
It's like a reward to yourself. Yeah.
However, that shouldn't be there. On the scale
goal.
of preference, that shouldn't be number one. That shouldn't be your goal.
Yeah.
Your goal is that all the things that you've acquired, what are you doing to give back to society? The impact that you're creating.
Money is a byproduct of value. So when you get the value, the money will come automatically.
You don't have to wake up thinking about money, no. Wake up every morning thinking about which community is lacking, which community I can put value. I can go there to create stories. And all these years that I've been blogging with my community impact stories, and I didn't know I was literally contributing to the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals of the UN.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. So last year, I just got an email. Hi, Augustus Content, you've been invited to speak at a side event at the United Nations because you're contributing to blah, blah, blah.
Nice.
On Monday, they asked me, do you have a visa? I said, yes. Can you come to New York on Thursday? I said, yes. Boom.
Just like
Thursday,
that.
I was in New York to speak at the UN. And I'm like, God, I didn't thought about it that moving to communities where my car was always in trouble, my team struggling, I was going to, and that was my first time. And my friends are in the US and they're saying, Kobby, won't you come and visit us? Charlie, come and visit us, let's enjoy. And I always tell them that I want to travel to the state with a purpose.
Yeah.
I want to come there with something significant. And eventually, what I did took me to the UN. And I never thought, a boy from Agunadu, I never envisioned it that what I'm doing, the values that I'm creating. So it's not just about, money is good because you need to also buy, money is good.
Yeah.
However,
someone like me, I like food. I need to have money to eat plenty.
But let's think about how we can impact the next generation in creating values. And then eventually the money will come.
Yeah. Speaking about impact, I've seen you talk a lot about this. And every time I'm like, wow, somebody's saying it for me. Boys' lives matter. Please, talk to me. What does that mean?
Before I go on, I want to ask you a simple question.
Yes.
How did you feel, or how was the feeling when we started the interview and I said, I'm so proud of you?
So good. People underestimate how good it makes you feel to be appreciated. This world is very tiring, and you slave away and you work and you suffer. And sometimes it feels like it's all for nothing. So when somebody takes a second to make you realize that I see you, it's just so powerful. There's this sigh of, oh my God, it's worth something after all.
So, and as men, as boys, we hardly receive that.
Oh, yeah.
As a young boy growing up, it was difficult to hear my surroundings paying attention to boys. I don't want this campaign to be a movement where we pitch boys against girls, because I've already seen that. I want to establish that on this platform, that it is not a campaign to pitch boys and girls. My campaign is simple. My campaign message is simple. The vision and the mission is simple. It's how we can allow boys to speak up when they are going through psychological problems, emotional problems, physical problems. Because growing up as a boy child, I remember anytime NGOs and churches visit our school and they want to communicate, they'll ask the boys to go for PE. And then they will educate the girls. And my question is, it was actually boiling up some anger, because we felt like sometimes when we come back to the classroom, the girls will tell us, we're taught how to shave. We're taught our menstrual cycle, how to do this. We're taught how to speak to boys. We're taught how to, do things at home clean. And as young boys, after PE, and when I started this Boys' Lives Matter, that was when I went back into my thinking to remember all these things. And I remember our boys growing up, we were like, But don't we also need some of these things?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody taught us boys how to shave. Nobody teaches us how to respect women.
Mm-hmm.
So I started to enjoy that. We are grooming and growing men. We are building a generation of heartless men because we ignore the boy child.
True.
You saw the man who was beating his wife.
Yeah.
Quite unfortunate. If you should track back into his genesis as a boy child, you notice that this is somebody who is heartless because he wasn't given attention when he was a boy child.
Yeah.
Because
He
how on
wasn't trained
earth
on how to behave.
how to behave?
Yeah.
So if you are training the girl child on saying that teenage pregnancy, don't get pregnant, don't do this, Richie.
But you don't train the
which
man who
gender-
will get her pregnant.
Which gender impregnate the girls? So the government and NGOs and the women empowerment will still dominate and still work hard and will still get money funding from the UN and all government supporting agencies. It won't end because they have ignored the boy child.
Yeah.
The moment they use the same energy to empower the boy child, there's going to be a balanced society. I will know how to respect my wife at home. And guess what? On my wedding day, on my engagement day was when I had my parents and my uncles telling me that don't beat your wife, don't do this. I was never taught.
It's too late now.
It was too late. You can't use 1 hour.
Yeah.
You can use 1 hour to groom my mindset on how I should take care of a woman.
Yeah.
You can do that. So the purpose of the campaign is to allow boys again. And in our circle, or in Ghana, in Africa, or maybe the world as large, we don't teach the boy child emotional intelligence.
Yes. We make a man feel like your job is to only provide. And when I say provide, I don't just mean money. I mean protection, shelter, support. So a man is only as valuable as what he brings to the table. So it doesn't feel good just being a man. Like when you're a woman, you're a queen. You're a queen, girl. Yes. And you see it in the comments.
We are proud of you.
Thank you. But if you are a man and you've not added some exceptional value to yourself, if you are not super book smart, or you are wealthy, or you are super strong, or if you've not added something to yourself,
or you're a superstar,
or you're a superstar,
you're driving,
thank
you have a mansion,
thank you,
you're empty.
Just by being a man, you're empty. Like the term man has almost become an insult. Oh,
True.
but he's a man.
Oh, I love him. Oh, he's a boy.
He's a boy.
Oh, you can figure it out.
Thank you. But if we started to change things around and let boys understand that you are valuable too. You are valuable just for being you.
True.
Do you get me? You were born. I watched a very powerful video that I think is Neil deGrasse Tyson, who was talking about the improbability of you being alive. Like the odds against you being formed. So the fact that you are here makes you special. It's not what you've achieved. It's not what you've done. It's not the food you put on the table. Just the fact that you are here makes you special. And then the rest of your life is how to add on to that. But when I saw your campaign, I got it instantly because we are made to feel like we're not.
Our life is not matter.
Yeah.
We don't matter in the society. But I mean, ask yourself, growing up as a boy, now becoming a man, have you ever heard about empowering the boy child?
Never.
My dad called me and said, "Hey, how did you get this idea?" Because as a man now, I am as your father. Nobody actually. We had to learn it the hard way.
Yeah.
And I remember Reagan, my friend who does podcast. So he does this thing where he would just randomly call his friends and say that, "Oh, it's been a minute. I'm proud of you."
Yeah, I saw that.
Saw it.
And the boys were all shocked.
They were shocked.
It's like, why?
Why? And some were saying that, "Oh, Charlie, you made my day." Yesterday, I just got an email that someone said, he sent me a story and asked me to just post it so that people can just motivate him. And I posted a story, and on X, people were just like, "Charlie, you're going to be fine. We love you." And the guy sent me a message that you have no idea what the message that I read has done to me. I'm healed. God bless you. I can't wait to meet you.
Let me shout out one person, George Britton. So when I started doing my posting advice and all these kind of inspirational things on social media. One day, George Britton just messaged me out of the blue. No reason. It's not like we're having a conversation. Just messaged me and said, Richie, I see what you're doing. I love it. It's inspiring. Keep going. And I was like, thank you.
It will change your mood the entire year.
Thank you. It is so powerful. We need to appreciate boys too.
Exactly.
We need to let people know that they are being seen. And I like how you're saying it's not a boys versus girls thing. Like, let's appreciate both
genders.
You know, every time we see somebody, and this is what, you know, one of the terms being thrown around these days a lot is toxic masculinity. But what we don't understand is that comes from the neglect.
Absolutely.
It comes from bottling up the emotions. You know, a man feels like he can't say what's on his mind. He can't admit to being afraid. And we're all part of it.
We are all part of it.
You know, let me show you something. The last time at my workplace, a fire almost started, right? And when the fire almost started, and I heard that two of the guys were running, I was like, but you know me, man.
Baby, so you're too rememberable.
Why did I think that it is okay for the women to save their lives, but the men should sacrifice and be in the fire? Is the man worthless? We're all a part of it. Look, like I'm calling myself out. Let's say we're at work right now. And we've been working for the past 10 hours straight. And everybody is tired. And we're buying, maybe there's only one meal left. And there's a boy and a girl. I'll give it to the girl.
And you allow the boy to go.
Yeah, because we're Bema.
And when you do that, you bore anger, not hunger.
Yes.
Anger.
Yeah.
In their heart.
Yes. Because you'll be thinking, why her, not me?
You could have just said, I just share the food.
Thank you. We will never think about that.
The girl. And you see, I asked my 7-year-old daughter. She saw my interviews all over the place, and anytime she picks my phone, she will see Boys Lives Matter, my shirt, and said. So one time I said, Kendra, do you understand Boys Lives Matter? Said, maybe. I said, what is it? He said, so in our class, anytime we are all talking, the teacher will ask the boys to kneel down and the girls will sit down. Meanwhile, all of us are talking. And I was like, damn.
Wow.
I was a crack business here.
Wow.
This is a 7-year-old.
Like, that's wrong programming from that stage.
So, from till now, she'll come home and say, Daddy, the boys, I don't know what is wrong. Anytime the teacher asks the boys to kneel down, meanwhile, the boys have not done anything. So my daughter is now getting some love. Yesterday, he said, I want to grow, get money and support the boys on the street. So, when you go to the prisons, a lot of the youth boys are there.
Yeah.
The government is trying to push Unim Red to, advocate and for the boys to stop doing drugs. It is a good idea. But the government must also make sure that we intensify and enhance the psychology and the counseling units in our various schools.
Yeah. Because believing in who you are is the first step to success.
Before you go on the street to do the drugs.
Let me tell you guys a secret today. Do you know one of the things that made me have self-belief? When I was very young, my mom told me that she had a dream and she believes I'll be great.
Wow. That's what your mom told you?
Yeah. She told me from when I was a child. She doesn't know what I'm going to do. She doesn't know what the future is, but she knows I'm going to be great.
And you kept that?
I kept that in my head. So I grew up knowing that I am going to be great. I don't know what I'm going to do, but me, Richie Mensah, I am going to be great.
It was reminding you all the time. That was some big motivation.
Yeah.
So imagine every parent calling their sons. Say, hey, I see what you're doing. I see the struggles. Don't worry, you're going to be fine. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Now let me ask you something. Share with all of us something that you've not been able to share with the world that was very painful. You kept it, but now you want to share it.
Hey,
something that you didn't share because you felt like you're a man, so you don't have to share it.
It's plenty.
So just give me one.
I mean, one of the toughest parts I always say about being a male leader, this one is quite,
Okay.
one of the toughest parts is, especially someone like me who's got it all figured out, is nobody actually ever cares how I'm doing.
That's a simple statement, but very powerful.
Yeah. Everybody knows Richie will take care of it. Richie will take care of me. Richie will figure it out. But nobody ever checks, hey, how's Richie doing? Is Richie okay? Is Richie tired? Does Richie need help? Those things don't occur to people because they are used to me swooping in to save the day. But who saves the savior? And I know a lot of men
Myself.
are going through this.
Oh, that's so powerful.
Like a father has to think about the home. They have to think so hard about how to put food on the table. They have to think about making their wife okay, making the kids okay. But at what point does somebody say, let's take care of daddy? I've seen so many broken homes where the kids don't talk to the father again because he was an absentee dad. When they say absentee dad, he was never at home. He didn't come to our school play. He didn't come to our football match. But he was slaving away to pay for the school fees.
So let me say this. One time, I just had this whole idea, and I'm going to illustrate it. You see animals. So one time it was raining, and when it was raining, the male, which is the father of the animal kingdom, when it was raining, anytime it rains, the father will go for an umbrella to shelter the wife and the children. And anytime when it rains and the dad does that, the children will ask the mom, where is daddy? Where is daddy?
Because they can't see him.
They can't see daddy. Daddy is the one holding the umbrella.
Yeah.
Now guess what? The mother is supposed to tell the children that daddy is the one holding the umbrella.
Yeah.
But the mom doesn't do that. So the children have harbored some pain in them because daddy is always not present.
Yeah.
Forgetting that it's daddy who has always been the leader holding the umbrella for them.
And you see, it's not the mother's fault because what happens is the woman or the girl child is also trained to believe that men are only valuable based on what they provide. So if you fault today, you are weak.
You're empty. You're not strong. Go out there. Go figure it out. So I was having a conversation. Recently, I was having a conversation with my mom. Until I became a father, I understood my dad.
Yeah.
Because,
happens to most men.
Yes, because my mom would just call and say, when you were in school, your dad wasn't around. And so my mom was literally trying to let us love her and not pay attention to the contribution that our dad did. So when I became a man and I started traveling and I'm not available, and knowing my dad very well, if in their time they had smartphones, my dad would be calling video call all the time, just like I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I had to pause and say, Mommy, you know what you did? When I became a father was when I realized that if it wasn't my divine wisdom, you would have just destroyed my mindset and allowed me to hate my dad for no reason.
It's just because a man's contribution is seen as default. A woman's contribution is seen as bonus. Let me give you an example. If a man is working and getting a salary, is it special? It's normal. What else are you supposed to do?
Yes.
If a woman can pay her own bills, do you see how it's celebrated? I pay my own bills.
Yes.
I'm independent.
Exactly. I bought my car.
Isn't that what the guys are doing too? So ours is seen as default. The fact that you pay your own bills, you take care of your parents, you take care of your wife, you take care of your kids, that's what you are supposed to do. Whereas a woman gets praised. You see a 25-year-old girl with a job earning a good salary. She's rented her own place. You're like, you go, girl. You're independent. You're a go-getter. You're this. A boy is doing the same thing, and it's a standard. So the moment when a girl slips small, we give her the grace to get back up. When a boy slips, you are now less than. Because what we've done is achieving, succeeding has become the standard for men. So once you are not succeeding, you are less than. Whereas existing is the standard for women.
Powerful.
So once you elevate from existing to succeeding, you are above the standard.
Powerful.
We need
Powerful.
to allow men to exist.
To share their emotions.
Yes, he's going through it.
And again, sometimes we have a certain misconception that just providing physical money is the strength of the man. Sometimes it's not just about, let's look beyond what the man brings to the home.
Yeah.
Some people don't have the monetary power to build their homes. But guess what, Richie? They are there.
Yeah.
So let's not just look at the fact that the person is not providing in a monetary value before we can appreciate what men are doing.
Yeah.
And I have a friend who told me that one time the wife woke him up at 2 a.m. and said, "Since we got married, have you cheated on me?" And the man started crying. He said, "Kobby, I started crying. Because, mind you, when I married my wife, I'm literally doing everything. And I'm building a house, I'm doing this. My wife has never woke me up at 2 a.m. to ask me how I'm figuring things out, how I'm able to buy cement, how I'm able to build a house, how I'm able to pay the school fees. I was expecting my wife to ask me, how am I able to do all these things?" And so he asked the wife, "Why haven't you asked me that's the case school fees, what I'm doing? Why shouldn't that be your priority in asking me how I manage the family?
Yeah.
But asking me your focus is on me cheating." So they had a conversation and the wife apologized and the wife started crying. So we need to also use your platform to educate the girls and the women out there that don't overlook the strength of your husbands and your boyfriends. Don't be thinking so much about the negative. Think about the positive impact that your boyfriends and your husbands and your fathers bring to the table. Let's value and appreciate it. Just test your father, "Daddy, I love you." And I said on one podcast that when a man tells you that I love you, it is even more valuable and it hits you even more than your wife even telling you that I love you.
Yeah.
Trust me, Richie. You see the way you felt when George Brayton sent you a message.
Yeah.
Let any of your male friends just send, "Richie, I see what you do. I just watched your interview, your podcast with Kobby Kyei. I love you."
Yeah.
That "I love you" statement from your male friend is priceless.
As long as he doesn't add emojis.
Exactly.
That one day, I go suspect more.
And you see, but I know you're saying this in a funny way, but let's also use this same opportunity to say that we need to be there for ourselves as boys.
Yeah.
Because girls can meet and have fun and say, "Babe, what do you need? What do you need? Come over, let's go." But as boys, we are always timid and rigid. Let's open up to our fellow brothers.
Because you can't open up.
Yes.
Like boys will meet. Maybe they're playing video game. Then
Meanwhile,
they're playing.
what do they go through?
Yeah, bro, you chill. Why? Oh yeah, my puppy died yesterday. Oh, sorry.
Charlie, normal.
You see that? Then they continue.
It'd be normal.
Yeah.
Shall I have issues with my wife? It'd be normal. They won't sit down to have, "Charlie, what's the problem?"
No.
If your friend will call you, "Charlie, I'm going through a lot too," they're not going to insult you.
Why you call me?
Why you call me?
Now, what you know what you mean?
You go through. Sometimes just listen to them, just have a conversation. I mean, I've seen your camera guys. Let them come on set right now and come and say one problem they are going through. You will cry. Who's ready? And as CEOs like yourself, let's have mentorship training for the boys in our workplaces.
Yeah.
I have a woman CEO in Kunim. So she's a young CEO and she takes care of a lot of boys in her yard. And I said, "You know what? One time, organize a mentorship for your boys here. Talk to them, listen to them." And she did it, and the feedback said the boys were crying, they were sharing their emotions, some of them issues with their wife. And sometimes it's not even about the money. It's about their wife and their partners and their family not appreciating the little effort that they are bringing to the table. Call your boys and just do this exercise and give me feedback. Sit down with all Tigon Studio lanes. Bring all you're having a session with only boys. I did one of the biggest, boys mentorship program at Presec. All the boys. And a lot of boys said, come and see the way boys were speaking. Boys who were sexually abused.
Because if a man is sexually abused, you can't go and talk about it.
I've seen message. People send message. Kobby, when I was 13 years, oh, where's my phone? Maybe you can cut and just join. But let me read.
Yeah.
Please bring my phone. Let me read some of them. Someone said I was abused 13 years.
Charlie.
My auntie was raping me. Our maid.
Oh, but I know a lot of boys for this
Yes.
story.
But they
I
can't
know a
just
guy
say it.
who's 9 years and his maid started raping him.
So this person, do you think that if this person survives and marry one day, this person will value women?
Exactly.
No. Thank you. You have to come and share your problem.
Yeah, so.
So, Richie, let me read this message that I will not mention the person's name. So this is the message. He said that I was abused, but I thought I was loved. In a compound house, a woman made me, sorry for the purposes of this, lick her private parts. I was 9 to 10.
Oh,
We
Charlie.
lived in a compound house at Ashanti Bekwai. It didn't occur once or twice. A lot more to talk about. The right time will come. I said, bro, this one says, bro, it has happened to me before. I said, she came to my dad's funeral. Okay, so after that thing happened, when he was young, he said, she came to my dad's funeral and I was looking at her, thinking she think I don't remember. We watched porn together. I got addicted to porn at an early age. And I'm still addicted to porn because the woman introduced it to me when I was young. And
How do we help all these people? Because
maybe it was just divine for me to come on this platform. Maybe with your platform, with your influence, with your logistics, we can partner, we can do something together for boys. You can just, and it's just on my heart, and I pray it touches you too. Let's go set the podcast, the same setup, let's say at a ghetto, and invite all boys randomly to come and sit down and share their problem.
Because the problems deal.
And
the worst part about
crazy.
when you have problems and you are made to feel you are not allowed to have the problems.
To speak up, to share it. A lot of boys are being sexually abused. You know, when you go to police station to say that, imagine I go to the police station and they say that my wife has abused me. Even a woman who went to report that the husband is physically abusing her, the police people didn't take it serious. You remember the story?
Yeah.
So imagine how much more a boy or a man, they won't take it serious. They had to trend on social media before
they took it serious.
So imagine a lot of men. Someone sent me a message yesterday like, Kobby, I live in the house, but I asked her, can you send me videos? I no more live there. The wife is always beating the husband. So it's not just about the women are also beating their husbands. But who are you going to complain to? And Makra and Obian want to be complaining or background to me. So imagine what boys are going through. So we need, if you want to have responsible husbands, responsible leaders, we need to pay attention to the boy child. We have Ministry of Gender. Sometimes I stand to correct it, but most of their programs is geared towards the girl child, which is not a problem. They should keep empowering the girl child.
That should be balanced.
It should be balanced.
You know, I thought the fight was for equality. So that's what
even with the UN, yes, even with the UN, they said equality.
Yeah.
But all the funding that they bring, it goes directly to the girl child, and it's going to be actually they are still going to do it because they've left the boy child. Who impregnated the girl child? It's the boy child who's left unattended.
Yeah. And we need to stop thinking men are always to blame for everything. It's so sad. Like, let's be honest. If you and I are here and we hear that this married couple has gotten divorced, what did he do wrong? That's the first.
Exactly.
That's the first thought. So it just makes you feel so irrelevant as a man. And we don't realize that a lot of people get into bad habits, do the wrong thing, because they feel it doesn't matter anyway.
Exactly. A lot of guys are committing suicide. Well, if you check the suicide rates, it's literally almost the percentage, the highest is from the boys.
Yeah, I think it's like 62% for men.
All the time, they're committing suicide. You go inside the relationship, problems, a medical student at Legon committed suicide because they said he was depressed. So my question is that he didn't have anybody around to even communicate, because in his mind he's thinking, who is even going to listen to me? And anytime I post about Boys Lives Matter to say that speak up boys, the question they ask back is that, Kobby, who is going to listen to us?
100%. Let me use two people as an example. Remember when Miss V went through depression? When she mentioned it, everybody was sympathetic. Everybody understood what she was going through. When Papi Kojo mentioned being depressed, what happened?
They were insulting him.
We laugh. Myself, I laugh.
Exactly. You see? Oh, but you be mad. You
Thank
depressed.
you.
Look at Funny Face.
Thank you.
People were just making fun out of what Funny Face was going through.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
So when a man is going through depression, going through mental problems and everything, he can't open up because he'll be ridiculed.
Nobody's going to listen to us. And a lot of men are like, men's mental health should be paid attention to.
Yeah.
And not just men's mental health. Women and men, generally, in our part of the world, we don't pay attention to our
mental health in general. Yeah.
At all. A lot of people are mad. They are just wearing clothes. No, true though.
Yeah, it's true.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
And, we have ADHD.
We have bipolar.
Yes.
We have schizophrenia. We have so many things that are affecting
Sometimes
people.
you'll be holding your phone and you forget that the phone is even holding. You forget. Meanwhile, you're holding the phone.
Yeah.
But
and I've seen people space out. Like somebody's having a big problem in their life and they can space out for a number of days and nobody even notices.
Nobody.
One song that meant a lot was People. I've been drinking more alcohol.
Yes, I know.
Because I know some people that is like, why are you drinking so much now? Something is going on. And the bottle feels like their only friend. We need to be there for people. I mean, what is the point of community if we can't be there for people?
I like that.
We live in such a world,
right? Of community.
Yeah.
What's the point of a society if you are not there for each other?
We call it social media, but there's no society in social media now. It's just it's just bullying and bullying and bullying. Chadwick Boseman. You saw when he posted pictures and he had lost weight and he was trolled on social media. And then when he died, all these people came out and said, oh, we didn't know. Did you need to know?
Absolutely.
You see him going through something and you are trolling him. Like, I come on social media and it's cool to laugh at somebody for what they are going through.
We have normalized cyberbullying in our country. We have normalized making fun of people. And I think there should be a sense of responsibility, and everyone out there, let's learn to check up on each other.
Yeah.
Let's just learn to just check up. Sometimes when I check up on my friend, like, oh, wow, it's good to hear from you. Let's not wait till we need something before we can. It should be our lifestyle. Like you mentioned, it's a social platform.
Yeah.
So let's not. I remember when Facebook started, it was just having conversation, meeting new people. Now the whole social media space has become something that needs a new reorientation. Ghana Education Service must make sure that they inculcate social media in the syllabus so that we can teach the young girls and the young boys how
social media. I mean, I think you should have social media license.
Yes.
That can be revoked.
I like this.
If you write the wrong thing, they will revoke your license. You can't post again.
And again, I think that, there are some countries, they don't use some of the apps and all that.
Yeah.
So in our country, what I'm expecting our ministers, our communication minister, and the people responsible for, this landscape is that when Facebook and Instagram and TikTok are coming, US, we're going back and forth with US with regards to
TikTok and everything.
So it means that as a country, we have the power to negotiate with TikTok CEO, Facebook CEO, Instagram, and say that, you know what, this is our values and our culture. What you must do is that anybody who sign up on the platform, you have their database. Because if you are signing, ask of your age, your region, your demographic, like they literally ask everything. So they have the database.
Yeah.
So when they see Richie Mensah Facebook account misbehaving, you mute the person. So our ministers and authorities can never have these conversations with the CEOs of these apps?
Have you heard what China is doing right now with the influencers?
No.
Oh, so currently in China, unless you have proof of having knowledge in something, you are not allowed to teach it or talk about it. So let's say you can't just wake up and give finance tips unless you have a background in finance or you've run a business for a while. You can't come and do health tips just because you went on this diet and you lost weight. So now you are They're making sure things are done properly.
Intentionality.
Yes.
This is a country that thinks about generation. You know what they are doing? They are not even thinking about the current generation.
No, they're thinking about the next
The
generation.
next generation. And our leaders in Ghana must always think about the next generation and the ripple effect some of these things will have.
Yeah.
So they must sit down with them and say that these are our values. Because in Ghana, you can't just wake up and insult Richie Mensah. But because of social media, somebody can just go online and just insult Richie Mensah. Free.
What I go do?
So we need a system. We need a system to be checked so that nobody can just come in the space and do.
Yeah. We should amplify
protect
our mental space.
We need to amplify the people doing good.
Yeah.
Somebody is doing good and on their social media they don't have the likes and engagement. So that person, it will discourage him to do good.
Even you know the dislike button. I think dislike button should be removed from all social media. Why are you disliking?
Exactly.
If you like it, like.
If you don't like
you don't like, move on.
Because the dislike can even, destroy the person's mood.
Yeah. When I started doing content, after a while, I did a video and I said that I appreciated all the people who like my content, all those who've been giving me positive feedback. I really appreciate them. And for all those who don't like it and have been giving negative comments and stuff, when you see me, scroll. Scroll.
Don't say anything.
It is as simple as that. Yes. I have content I don't like. I open my page and I see things and I don't agree with this. So I scroll.
Yes, you don't go and, put some negative vibe.
No.
It's crazy. But let me ask you, do you think that there will be a time where Africans can create their own platforms, like Ghana can have their social platforms?
We can. We will. What will change is when Africans, Ghanaians, start to believe in us. So we have been trained wrong and we believe everything from outside of Africa is better than things inside Africa.
True.
So if right now I release the newest social media platform, the moment they find out it's by a Ghanaian, it's not going to be good. We need to be reprogrammed, I was talking about this and it's something I personally believe in, that our African stories need to be told. And I don't mean our African stories from 1825 and colonization
beautiful
era.
Things happening now.
Thank you, because science has proven that humanity started in Africa. So there was African richness before colonization. The fact that there was a pope in I think 200 AD who was an African. The number of things Africans have done, we've built nations globally.
Globally, the inventions.
Thank you. Like
we
invented algorithms before the invention of social media.
Exactly.
We've done so much, but because we don't share these stories, when people think about Africa, they think we are subpar. So we don't support what comes out of Africa. So once we're able to, let's start conscientizing our people. Let's start letting them understand that you are great because you're an African. The moment we do that, you'll start seeing the support for the things from here.
Amazing. I really enjoyed my coming here.
Charlie.
It's been really impactful,
Kobby, do something for me, right? I want you to look in that camera right there. I want you to imagine you had the power to take your hand and enter through the camera and drop one mindset shift into the brain of the person watching you. What would it be?
If you are watching me, I want to say I'm proud of you. If you're watching me, I want to say that the little contributions that you're adding to your life is not a waste of time. It's not a waste of your life. Everything that you are doing, it's not just the time yet. Sometimes you see people driving the best car, going to the best restaurants, living in the best mansions. You feel that you're supposed to do the same thing. Don't skip the process. Go through the process, and you are going to get to your final destination. And never allow your environment to limit you. Sometimes you want to say that we are from a poor background. The fact that you're from a poor background, or the fact that your back is on the ground, does not mean you are from a poor background. We wake up every morning thinking that, God, why did you allow this man and woman to give birth to me? Because you feel that they are poor? Until I grew up, because I was thinking the same thing. Why didn't you let some rich man give birth to me? Why didn't you let me come from US? Until I grew up to discover my purpose, that was when I realized that it was good that I came from that poor background. because it shifted my mind, it reoriented my mindset for me to become the man that I am today. So everything you are going through as a young girl, as a young boy, as a man, as a woman, it is not your just fault. It's not by mistake that you're from a poor background. Never allow your environment to limit you. Own your life, own your vision, own your purpose, and keep your eye on the road. Never allow distraction. Just like the driver is driving with the mates, and the mates will say that, driver, I'll buy, someone wants to buy something, and the driver will stop. There's traffic light. But the driver knows that once he moves from Tema and his final destination is Kasua, until the driver gets to Kasua, he would never stop, even with a distraction on the road. So make sure that everything that you are doing, you never allow your distraction to limit your purpose and your vision. Love yourself and allow yourself to breathe. You are just fine. Never think that you are not doing well. Be proud of yourself and cherish the little moments of your life. Thank you.
Kobby Kyei, Charlie, thank you so much. That was so powerful.
Thank you.
I've enjoyed this conversation, and I hope you have too. And I hope this convo brings you 5 steps closer to being the mastermind that you are meant to be. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching this episode. The fact that you stayed all the way through to the end tells me that you're not only curious, but you have the discipline to see what you do all the way through to the end. Now let's build a community of thinkers who are ready to become the best version of themselves. So subscribe to the channel and the mindset that you will develop and grow every day to become a true mastermind.